viewers, thank you for tuning into AmysCrypt. Today we are at Toowong Cemetery, thought to be one of the most haunted places in Australia. This place has so many ghost stories and so many legends. Makes me really excited to investigate this place tonight. Toowong Cemetery dates back to 1866, covers some 250 acres and holds the graves of over 100,000 people. Many consider it to be one of the most haunted places in Brisbane, Australia. Numerous legends have developed about the cemetery that expand to creatures far scarier than just ghosts. One of the site's most prevalent rumours details a vampire who stalks a certain area of the expansive cemetery. Others have also detailed a creature known as the Angel of Death who hisses at passers-by. Interestingly, a pair of sisters buried in the cemetery help visitors' cars defy gravity by rolling them uphill. Plenty of other weird occurrences have been reported in Toowong Cemetery. Just one reason why we visited in the dead of night to investigate its paranormal claims. Wow, I actually cannot believe how big this place is. It is huge. So much so that it has roads coming through it. And they're actually named. So Jared's just driving at the moment. We're actually looking for 12th Avenue because that's said to be one of the most haunted places. And there is a legend about that particular road that we want to check out. But wow, look at that hill up there, guys. It is just covered in graves. This place is amazing. Alright guys, so we've just found the base of what we believe to be 12th Avenue. It actually took us a long time because they've changed all of the names of the roads in here to modernise them and name them after actual people versus, you know, numbers like 12th Avenue. But I believe that this is the right place behind me. It's actually nicknamed Spook Hill. And we're just about to test a local urban legend here in the area. So legend states that a long time ago, two sisters were killed in a car accident and they are buried at the very top of this hill. Now it's said if you park at the bottom of the hill, so you park down the bottom of the hill, you pop your car in neutral and your car will be pulled uphill, like defying gravity, because it's said to be the two dead sisters that attract the car towards them. Now, that's kind of a strange legend that doesn't really make sense, but it's one that we're going to go ahead and test now. I don't think we'll be able to test it at night because the cemetery will close its roads, so we won't be able to drive in here, but hey, let's give it a whirl now. Alright, so we've just set up a tripod here to film the car, which is down the hill here. And Jared's going to drive because we've been here for a short amount of time and I've already got stung by a bee or bitten by an ant or spider or something on my foot. It really hurts. Alright, so the car is off, now it's on. Drive. We are in drive. Okay, there's our camera.
Alright, you ready?
Yep. So we are in neutral.
You ready?
Handbrake is off. Ready? Whoa, we are going backwards super fast. Come on, sisters, can you pull our car up?
That did not work.
Maybe. Are we at the base of the hill? That's the legend.
Yeah, we are at the base.
Yeah, I guess so. If we do it here, it's not going to work either, I bet. No, we are just rolling.
Rolling.
There's no one behind you, right? You haven't checked that. Okay, is this debunked?
I think this is debunked. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just debunked this legend.
Should I go? Now let me just try this base of this hill.
Well, I hope that we're on the right hill.
We are on the right hill.
Oh, there's a car coming. Maybe their car's in neutral.
I don't think so.
Well, we can't prove it, can we?
Let me try here. No, it's definitely
not working.
We'll try one more time.
One more time? Okay.
Oh, snap.
Nah. Alright, what do you think, Jared?
Debunked.
Debunked?
Yep.
Debunked. Alright, cool. Alright guys, so we're just walking up amongst all the graves on Spook Hill. It is really, really freaking cool. Like, probably my favorite part of the cemetery that we've found so far. Now, what else is cool about this area is they say that it is haunted by like a vampire. So, I mean, obviously that's all legend and stuff again, but it's kind of cool how these legends come about. These huge, like, dense cemeteries. This part gives me more like Highgate Cemetery in London vibes, and some of you guys might remember I did visit there, did go looking for the vampire, didn't find it. Maybe I'll find the one tonight though, in Toowong. Guys, it feels so good in the shade. This is potentially the hottest day of AmysCrypt filming ever. And I'll tell you what, the Aussie sun is brutal. It's not even summer yet. But I think we're about to get out of here. I think we've done enough day exploration. I really do want to come back at night. We're definitely going to be trying to reach out and see if anything weird. Woo!
Oh.
Why is it looking at us? What do we do?
Leave.
Okay. Weird. Woo! Weird. Woo! Weird. Woo! What the heck? Where did that thing come from? Alright. I can't remember what I was saying. It's hot. We're gonna leave. We're gonna come back at night. And hopefully the magpies do not attack us. Alright guys, we've just made it back to Toowong Cemetery and it is dark and this place just feels totally different in the dark than it did in the day. A lot creepier. We also noticed as we were driving up that it's like a full blood moon tonight. I don't think we're going to be able to get any shots of it for you guys, but it just like adds to the atmosphere. Alright, we've just climbed up one of the steeper hills here and we can actually see the moon now. I've got a tiny bit of footage of it and some photos, so I'll definitely be showing it to you guys, but it looks seriously creepy. And I think it's perfect to have a blood moon while we're looking for vampires. We're just exploring some of the graves here and we've found kind of an eerie, sad one. It's a super young kid and it says "suffer little children" on it. That seems a bit odd. I think they're just 2 years old. Now, after a little bit of exploring, because we got a little bit sidetracked, we have made it to the top of what is known as Spook Hill or 12th Avenue, and this is supposedly the area where these two sisters are buried. Now, I'm not actually sure that this legend is based in truth. I do wonder where it's come from. So it's interesting to think if there are actually two sisters buried up here. So we're going to have a quick look around and see if we can find any graves that look like, you know, they have the same name, two women buried next to each other. That would be very interesting, but I'm not sure that it's even true. We did test the legend today, but maybe we did it at the wrong time of day or night or something. So, I mean, if we can find two sisters' graves, I don't even know what their names are, that would make it a little bit more interesting to me. So I've actually seen these at Goodness Cemetery, and I wasn't sure what they were. But these are the exact same markers that we've seen all around the cemetery there. So I'm assuming that they're just to mark out certain plots where people are and denote graves and stuff. But I mean, it kind of looks really cool. I don't know why there's so many lined up here. Just maybe that's how many people are buried in this particular tomb, I guess. Alright, so we're just making our way up Spook Hill and we've gotten pretty far. I've been looking at so many graves and there are a lot with similar last names, and it's just too hard to tell if they are sisters. I don't actually know what their names are supposed to be, so I would just be speculating to say that any graves here are actually sisters. And there's just way too many graves. There are so many graves, as you probably seen a bit better in the day. Like, I'm not going to be able to check them all. It's just, yeah, if anybody knows like if that legend is based in any truth, please leave me a comment. I would love to know. We've been searching around Spook Hill for ages for the sisters. I really do not think that we will find them. We will come back up and see if we can locate them or contact their spirits a bit later. But for now, I want to go to the bottom of Spook Hill, the bottom of Avenue 12, because that's where the vampire lady is said to hang around. And I think that we should go and suss that area out, see if there's anyone down there, and maybe reach out to them first. Alright, so we're pretty much at the bottom of Avenue 12, and this is actually where people have reported to see a woman dressed in 19th century clothing with very dark hair. And you know, some people say that she's a ghost, some people say that she is a vampire. And I believe these rumours came about because a woman was exhumed here once, and the legend has it that she had very pointy teeth and hadn't decomposed at all. I don't know how much fact there is behind that, but it's just kind of brought up this legend that a vampire haunts this area. So I mean, we're going to be hanging out down here. Maybe we'll try and reach out. Maybe she is a spirit who is misunderstood, misrepresented as a vampire, or maybe we're going to get our necks bitten tonight. I'm not really sure, but I think I would love to try a spirit box here, so that's probably the first thing we will do. Alright guys, I'm just about to start a spirit box session here in Toowong Cemetery, and this is the area where most of the hauntings are said to occur, but a lot of people say there is a vampire here, so see if they talk to us. Hi, my name is Amy and I've come to this cemetery to communicate with any spirits that might be here. If there is anyone here that wants to talk or you have anything to say to me, can you let me know that you're here by saying hello? I've heard that there is a lady who hangs around this area. Is that true? Are you able to tell me what your name is? Do you know that people refer to you as a vampire? How do you feel about that? Can you tell me how long you've been here for? It actually looks really freaky up here. Can you tell me where you're from? Right, so I didn't really personally hear anything come through just then, but I always need a review because there's usually things that I do miss. No vampire sightings, but we did just get a massive bat fly through. That's not uncommon for this area though, so probably nothing sus, but it is kind of cool to see in a cemetery that's said to be haunted by a vampire. This big bat come and fly through in the night sky. I love that. Now I say that we continue and try some other paranormal experiments here, because apart from the legend of the vampire, this place is still said to be super, super haunted. Alright, so we've been looking for this vampire for a while and haven't seen her. How do you feel about that, Jared?
Yeah.
You're determined to find her, aren't you?
I just want to use this.
Okay, well, we've got this thermal camera we're going to try and use. I don't know if vampires give off a body heat signature.
No, they don't appear in mirrors. I think it's
Oh, righto. Will they appear on camera then?
I don't know.
Let's hope so. Alright, I'm going to follow you.
So I'm going to hit record now. Alright.
Alright, let's do this.
So this is 12th Avenue, right?
Yeah, this is 12th Avenue, like the most haunted part of Toowong Cemetery. Also where our vampire lady...
So I can see the road is quite warm.
Yeah. Can you see the graves? Do they light up? What's their heat signature
There's
like?
one there, I think. Well, I hope it's a grave. Yeah, it's a grave there.
Yeah.
Doing the heat thing.
I got hiccup. What about the other side?
I see a tree. A few graves on the floor.
Whoa! There's something on the floor there. What else are you seeing, Jared?
Oh, there's another one. That's another gravestone, I think. Let's check.
That is definitely...
Yeah.
Yep. That's huge.
Oh.
Are there any cold spots or...?
No, everything's around 23 degrees.
It was friggin' hot today, so...
Oh, there's more gravestones over there I can see as well.
Those ones probably were more in the hot sun, so...
There's one too.
Yeah.
I'm looking for like moving bodies that look like people, right?
I guess so. Or things that are abnormally cold or hot.
It's fairly pixelated, so...
It is hard to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about this huge one up here on the left?
Oh yeah, that's a massive one. So we walked past this earlier. Whoever buried here must be really rich, because it's huge.
There's like 10 of them buried there, right?
Yeah.
So we're looking at...
It's like a temple on the heat sensor thing.
It actually looks like a temple without the heat sensor.
Yeah. Crazy. Oh wait, would vampires live in trees?
I don't know. Is she a vampire or is she a ghost?
She's a vampire, isn't she?
Well, that's what they say, but it's a dark-haired woman who hangs out in the cemetery.
I don't think I caught anything.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't looking at it. I was just looking at you.
Alright, I'm going to stop recording now.
Alright.
Oh, that was fun. I love using this thing.
Yeah, I know you do. I can tell. People were having experiences and sighting weird things in this area at that time. Apparently, the angel of death appears and hisses at people. The shadows move and it looks like there's figures and people. I'm calling out to any spirits that may be in this area. Jared, I don't like that.
Let's go. What the? They're all around us.
Would you like to talk to us? What the heck is going on? Can you tell me your name? Can you give me a name?
Tiffany.
Whoa. Alright, no vampire tonight, at least not yet. But we are hoping for a little bit of a ghost action tonight. If you guys do want to see the rest of our paranormal investigation, make sure that you're subscribed and you have your notification bell on, because I have a part 2 video coming very, very soon. If you did enjoy this video though, guys, please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. That really helps me out. If you want to do a bit more reading on Toowong Cemetery or any of the other haunted places from around the world I have visited, head to AmysCrypt.com. You guys can also follow me at AmysCrypt on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for watching, Crypt Keepers. Until next time.